What's up guys, Master Colin here with this week's Taekwondo video. This week we're gonna keep it pretty simple. What I wanna work on is the roundhouse kick and our overhand punch. So those two things, that's what we're gonna be working on. And two combinations that I think really make a difference for one, sport, Taekwondo sparring, and two, you can use in a real fight if you needed to. So I'm gonna give you two variations on both of them. The sport Taekwondo style and then practical application style. So first of all, I want to make sure you guys know how to throw an overhand punch because we've been working on this quite a bit and I still haven't seen that everybody's got it down. So if you're in your fighting stance, it's always going to be your backhand for now. That's going to be throwing the overhand. There's a lead hand variation, but we're going to work from our backhand side. So you're in your fighting stance here. We're gonna bring the arm up and pretend you have a mug in your hand, okay? And it's upright when we start, and then as we go to throw it, we dump it out, okay? So we bring it up and turn it as it comes around. One more time, up and turn it as it comes around, okay? It's very important that you know that technique because when we throw it, that's how I need it to look, all right? So with that being said, our first combo, you're gonna work on it for 2 minutes. If you don't have a timer at home, just throw it 100 times, okay? So anyway, it's gonna be a lead leg roundhouse kick. Now for sport Taekwondo, we cannot kick to the legs, so this is gonna be to the body. So when we throw our lead leg roundhouse kick, we don't have to pivot. We don't have to do anything other than pick our foot up, okay? Because our body's already sideways, which is what we would have to do if we were throwing it with our back leg. We'd have to turn so our body's sideways. But since we're throwing it with our front foot, our body's already in the right position. We're just gonna pick it up and fire, okay? So we're gonna aim it right to the gut here, one, and then we're gonna bring our back leg and fire that right after, two, okay? And in Taekwondo, since we switch stances, on that second shot, I want you to do a return. If you don't know what a return is, after we kick, we skip, and now we're in the opposite stance. So if I'm starting here, I throw that kick, I hop to this position. Now I'm in the opposite side, okay? So first round is gonna be lead leg roundhouse kick to the body, back leg roundhouse kick to the body, return. Then you're gonna work it from the other stance, lead leg, back leg. Lead leg, back leg. Just like that. 2 minutes, sport Taekwondo style, above your belt. Go ahead, work on that now. And once you're done with that round, we're gonna go to the practical application style. So using our front leg is more of a flick motion because we're not generating a lot of power unless we do it Muay Thai style where they switch stance and then throw the shot. But we're not gonna throw it that way. We're gonna throw it from right where it is. So if we hit our opponent's front leg with our lead leg roundhouse kick, we can knock them off balance, okay? So you're aiming on the inside of their thigh right here, and we're just kicking their leg out from under them, okay? So you kick their leg with the front foot, and then your back leg fires a nice hard roundhouse kick, okay? So we're in our fighting stance here, we pop one, power shot two. And then again, from the other stance, we pop one, power shot two, okay? And you're gonna drill that, again, for 2 more minutes. So go ahead and knock that out. And then the next round, instead of a power roundhouse kick following the lead leg, we're gonna have our overhand punch follow the lead leg, okay? So for sports sparring, again, we can't kick below the belt. So this lead foot is gonna tap to the body here, or you can make it a fast kick with a little skip, and then your overhand punch follow-up, okay? Either one will work. So you can pick it up and fire, and then the overhand punch, or you can do a fast kick style, and then the overhand punch. The biggest difference is gonna be what we do with our lead arm, okay? In sports sparring, once we close distance to where we can punch, a lot of times they're not gonna be able to hit us in the head, but they will target us to the body. So a lot of times a roundhouse kick is gonna come this direction to hit you in the midsection to score a point. We wanna stop that point from being scored. So we're gonna take this front arm and we're gonna drop it down to parry that roundhouse kick and then come with the overhand punch. What I mean is, we throw that lead leg roundhouse kick here, and we block down and fire the overhand punch here, and then get back to our stance. Okay, so one more time. We pop them one, leap in, parry that kick, throw the overhand punch. Okay, and if it's the fast kick variation, fast kick, and then the overhand punch, and we parry down. Okay, then we reset. Okay, so set your time for 2 minutes and drill that, or if you don't have a timer, do it 100 times. Okay, and do it from both sides, not just the same side over and over again. And then the last one will be practical application for that same combo. Instead of kicking to the body, what we want to do is kick that leg out from under them again, just like we did with the roundhouse kick. We kick the leg out. If they lose their balance, they're probably going to fall this way. Okay, well, their leg would go like that. And then their body's going to fall this way. So it's going to be about right there is where their head's going to be. So we're going to kick that leg out and then throw that overhand punch and come right down on their chin. Bam! Okay? One good overhand punch can put them away. So that's our goal there, is to knock them down and get away. So we're in that fighting stance. We kick that leg out from under them. One, overhand punch two, and get back to our fighting stance. Okay, one more time. Kick that leg out. One, overhand punch two. You can even practice from the other side. Kick that leg out, overhand punch. Kick that leg out, overhand punch. Okay? And you drill that 2 minutes. And make sure you practice that as much as you can, because that's what we're going to be focused on this week in class. I will see you guys next time.